So it's away we go then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally likes to keep things simple, taking as few touches as possible, but making every one of them count. I've got a feeling he's going to be a real handful for the opposition here.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Oh, played through for the wide man. Pedri. And he's whipped it across. Shapes to shoot! Cleared away. Meunier makes the interception. Doku. That's Tielemans. Now it's to Ketelara. Castagna. Tielemans. Knocks it out wide. Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Yamal. Chooses to go crossfield. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. De Bruyne. Now it's to Ketelara. Laporte cuts it out. And back to the keeper. Neither side yet able to find the net. Nico Williams. Rodri. And here's Ruiz. He's on it. Oyarzabal! Goal! Spain! Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
That is very well defended. Pedro Porro, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Nicely weighted ball.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. That's been cut out, well played. De Bruyne. Now Trossard. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. And here's Doku. Tielemans is onto this. Fabian Ruiz has created one goal already. Now he's got space here. He has a look out. Out of play for a goal kick. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Onana. And here's the Ketelara. Trossard has the space to ski. And De Bruyne! Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pedro Porro. Kubasi. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
Good ball, that too.
Now Nico Williams. Spain looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. And it's Porro. And that pass just didn't quite work. Now it's the Ketelara. Meunier. Trossard. He has found the way through. Spread neatly.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Fabian Ruiz. Pedri. Rodri. And it's Porro. Yamal. Now Fabian Ruiz. Oyarzabal. And here's Yamal. Oyarzabal! Oh, good finish. 2 up now, and they are cruising. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And that is all they have time for.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Spain firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Meunier. Looking for the run. Well timed, excellent interception. Doku. Tielemans. Now it's the Ketelara. Nicely spread. Trossard has it in a wide position. Cross flung in towards the middle.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Oh no, what has happened here? He's shifting through the gears here. Played into space. No luck with that dink over the top. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Look at the space here. Always goal shot. Decent chance! It's bounced back off the post. Shot could be on. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. De Bruyne goes short. Spain are looking to go forward now. And he's straight offside. Spain in a very solid position, 2 to the good. To Ketelara. Good strong hand by the keeper. And now they can clear their lines.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
No, that's been intercepted. And it's Tielemans. Cucurella. Now it's Williams. And that's been intercepted. Mechela. Oh, easy pickings there. Can he get on the end of this? Oyarzabal looking to receive it in space. He's in a great position. Chance for a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Lamine Yamal clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Doku. Tielemans. Played out towards the right wing. Mikel Oyarzabal being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Thinks about the shot. And he's heaved it away. Meunier promptly onto that, and that is that. That's destined for the flank. Doku finding himself in space. And it's played in. Pau Kubasi gets it away. He is just caressing the ball. He's having a shot! And he's there to get it away. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Castagna is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Tielemans. Now it's to Ketelara. Spread it left. Doku. He is through here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Tielemans goes looking wide. Doku. Now it's to Ketelara. That's good defending, very good defending. And it's Meunier. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. And here's Doku. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Now it's Williams. Dink through. Oh, that's well spotted. Mechela. And it's Castagna. Threads one in. Space for him to turn and look. He's found the way through. Here comes the... Oh, great leap! No, not the best of headers.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores. Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal
Final
21,
checks on the touchline. A change
17,
about to occur.
El dorsal 8, el dorsal 20, el dorsal
Kubil.
16, el dorsal 12.
Oh, we expected better, and so did he.
El dorsal
Great ball if he
7,
can get there.
El dorsal 15.
Ferran
el
Torres
dorsal 9,
is herring
el
after that
dorsal
one.
10, El dorsal 18.
De Bruyne.
El dorsal 2.
Onana.
Habrá 2 minutos de
Castagna. And that will be the final act. Spain can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally, all round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim? So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We stand for the national anthem of France. In the circumstances, but you feel the rivalry.
Well, Peter, you can dress it up any way you like, but we all know what we're in for.
And there's no point trying to pretend otherwise. No disguising the edginess that's swirling around us here.
No, these teams only know one way to play each other.
It is a true heavyweight clash. And that gets things running. Two tribes going toe-to-toe. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I don't think you're going to get many defenders who are as good as this fella, Koundé, when it comes to building from the back.
Williams! It's loose now and they want to get it back. It's a good run, that. Great timing.
Well, in the end, nothing might have come of it, but nothing wrong with the running involved. Something the defence need to wake up to, I think.
And here's Yamal. And he's there to clear it. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He's found space here. Cucurella. Rodri. He's in a good position here. And he shoots! He's got away with one there. Spain with the corner, there first. Pedro Porro plays it short. Chance, surely! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Spain really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
It's their second corner of the game. Pedro Porro goes short. Big chance! Goal! Spain! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel.
Marcó en el minuto 8 el dorsal 16.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And it's Dembele. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. He's quick to return it. Threads one in. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Fabian Ruiz. This looks promising. Great ball and he's in here. Great chance! Now it's Mbappe. Olise gets a good foot in there. Now it's Fabian Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz. And it's Ruiz. Oyarzabal. Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! They are purring, truly purring.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that.
Decent chance! Oh, good finish. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
En el minuto 23, el dorsal 11.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Chouameni. Koundé has it out wide and in space. Olise. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or...
Can he finish? And he's stuck it away. France are back on level terms. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Dembele. Hernandez. Now it's Doué. He has found the way through, and he's picked out the run. Now this could be a chance. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he's quick to snatch it back. Saliba. Mbappe is herring after that one. Rabiot is looking wide. That is good progress on the left. Dembele out towards the flank. And it's Chouameni. And here's Mbappe. Can he finish? Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Doué clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Point-blank header! No, just not quite. Pedro Porro. That's a good foray he's making. Yamal is wide and looking to get onto this. Doué. France are looking to break at pace. Unai Simon gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Nico Williams gets flagged offside. Chouameni. And Upamecano. And he's running through. Nico Williams. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Doué.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Hernandez. Dembele. And it's Ruiz. Pedri. Might be danger here. Hernandez. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Spain are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. Well, this has been gripping stuff. 4 goals evenly shared at the interval. It's 2-2.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 21.
The second half then, just getting going.
Sustituidos por el dorsal 7.
Now it's Mbappe. Stood up well to him there. Rodri, given the lift of his goal. Oh, that's nice. He's having a hit! Good strike, quite an alarm. Spain do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
The less said about that pass, the better. Rabiot, who does have an assist to his name. Upamecano. Rabiot. Hernandez. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Passing is crisp and sharp. Ferran Torres. And here's Nico Williams.
Nico Williams really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Mbappe. And that is well cleared. And here's Dembele. And he's been shifted off it.
Dembele really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He'll try from distance. They've got to be quick to recover this. Hernandez clears without hesitation. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's a lovely, neat pass. He's picked his way through. Looking for the run. Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief.
And a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
Cambio de jugadores.
France can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Koundé. Now it's Mbappe. Spain perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Now it's Williams. And it's Pedri. And here's Ferran Torres. Oh, that was vital. Lovely pass, but can he get there? France making further changes here, and in quick succession.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Over to the right flank. He is through here. And here's Mbappe. That is lovely. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. There's the shot! Oh, no, that could be a costly miss.
Lamine Yamal fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. Crosses it in here. Shot a goal!
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game...
Oh, he's having a go! Cherki. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Saliba cuts out the pass. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's got away. Barcola couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Back where it came from. Iñigo has it in a wide position. Towering header! Incredible! Just incredible! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Well, they've done the hard part, now to survive the last few minutes.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserved this, but has the opposition enough spirit left in them now to maybe find a way back?
Barcola picks it up out wide. Dani Olmo. And it's Rodri. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Passes coming off in quick succession. Goes for a shot! And the ball's come loose here. Dani Olmo gets into a good position. Now it's Ferrer. And a chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looks sharp there.
And that's that. Spain pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back from this.
That's where we have... And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Good effort from distance. Denied by an instinctive save.
Oyarzabal actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Spain with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. Now this could be a chance. And now they can spring out of defence. Rabiot. Now it's Doué. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Mbappe.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this guy, Theo Hernandez, for me, has evolved into one of the best fullbacks, Peter. Certainly in terms...
Oyarzabal! Oh, it's gone in!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Yamal. The sides separated then just by that one unfortunate moment. And the score is 1-0. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And here's Nico Williams. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Saliba. Oh, that's well spotted. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Koundé. Upamecano. Now it's Olise. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Plays one through. Oh, shooting chance! What a save by David Raya! Pedri. That has been slung wide.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Hernandez. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Doué looking to receive it in space. He's on it, can he get away? Flashes it across. And that has been cleared. Olise. Olise's tries a shot! And no mistake. France are back on level terms. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Spain really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And here's Yamal.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Good ball, good take. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. And it's Cucurella. Great vision. Nico Williams in acres of space out wide. Spain have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. Yamal shapes to shoot! But he's left disappointed. He has found the way through. Can he finish? It's a loose ball. Pedri is onto this. Mbappe. And it's Dembele. Oh, good-looking ball. Just eases him off the ball. And the pass is intercepted. Upamecano. Now some... Oh, they could be caught out here. And he shoots! Goal! Spain! And they're back in front. A horrible blip. A moment they could well have done without.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
El dorsal 10.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And this is Dembele. Mbappe. Oh, important interception. Oh, can he get onto this? Well read, nice interception. Saliba. Knocks it into space. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Chouameni. Not the most accurate pass. Rodri. Yamal. That's it, 45 minutes up. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. Spain ahead by just the odd goal in 3. It is 2-1 at the interval. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. He's found the way through. Doué tries to cross. How Kubasi can clear it away. Rabiot has got himself a free kick. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. He's picked his way through. There's the shot! And it's in! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Quite a game this, all square again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Olise. Rodri. And here's Yamal. Now it's Dani Olmo. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, he's been caught napping. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Corner number 3 coming up. Pedro Porro plays it short. And it's made its way to him. Forced to go back. He's having a hit! Oh, off the bar! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
He probably had a good view of it as well, Peter. Obviously, an inch or two lower, and that's in the back of the net. We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
And here's Nico Williams. Oh, that's neat. No, he's not getting past him there. Oh, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Played with speed from back to front. Chouameni. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Koundé. Rabiot. And it's Dembele. And he was quick to react. Pedri. Now, can they get him away? Oyarzabal unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That pass has been well intercepted. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Olise. Threads one in. Oh, well measured. He is through here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Mbappe. Spain needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Rodri. And he's had it nicked away. And here's Mbappe. Dembele. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Picked up, and the shot! Now that is commitment to the cause.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Oh, good climb! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
That was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
Played out to the left flank. Nico Williams gets into a good position. He's in a great position here.
Spain clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Shot, surely! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Now it's Williams. Cucurella. Tries to pass it. Chance for a shot! Oyarzabal gets flagged offside. So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 21, el dorsal 17, el dorsal 19, el dorsal 10, el dorsal 20, el dorsal 16.
And here's Ferran Torres, tries one from range.
El dorsal 26.
And no, he had to, and yet he could not.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Aimed beyond the defence. Can he latch on to this? And it's Akliush. Cherky picks it up out wide, and he welcomes it in. This might spell... Goes for a shot! Oh, wow, that's crazy! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Mbappe demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Well, they've done the hard part. Now to survive the last few minutes.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the overwhelming question. How long is there left, including stoppages? I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Habrá 5 minutos de descuento.
Lovely pass, but shot a goal! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And that interception was most necessary. That foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Well, it's never nice to see something like that, is it? But that's what it says in the letter of the law. He's got to go.
Cherky! Oh, how good is he? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
France have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
It's played through for him. So that's it. It is all over. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. So there it is. What struck you most about that? So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, this is a friendly, but a friendly only in name.
Well, there may be nothing resting on it, Peter, but that's never going to take the edge away, is it? And the players from both sides know that.
Well, it certainly feels that way.
Yes, so while these boys are going to approach this game with their professional hats on, circumstances will extract the aggression.
So things are underway. And when these two meet, generally speaking, sparks fly. Cucurella, Pedri. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I think it's hard to ignore this guy, Mike Maignan, Peter. You don't normally pick a goalkeeper as a potential match winner, but I think his consistency has to allow him an exception, because I think he's just very solid in all aspects of his game, and he has a great relationship with this defence.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Saliba, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Looking for the run. He's found space here. And that's a goal kick. Koundé, looking for options for movement. Oh, that's fabulous. Space for him to turn and look. He's shifting through the gears here. And that's played in low. Tries to get it clear. Can he get it through? That's been slipped through. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Goes down, but nothing given.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Yamal. And that's a good ball. And here's Oyarzabal. He's in a shapes to shoot! Goal! Spain! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Upamecano, that is good alertness. And he was quick to react. Threads one in. That has been cut short. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Mbappe, there's the shot! And that's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
We're looking at a different game now.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
And here's Oyarzabal. Upamecano. Ball played for Dembele. And it's Hernandez. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Pedri. And here's Oyarzabal. Oh, what a ball! Real chance! Goal, Spain! And again they hit the front. There was to be only one outcome.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
Marcó en el minuto 35 el dorsal 22.
Spain with the lead. Hernandez. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And it's Doué, and he's picked out the run. Mbappe. Dembele takes a shot! Goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Marcó en el minuto
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Dembele unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Not the most accurate pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's managed to get free.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Dembele in with the challenge.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Pedri goes looking wide.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
It's a goal kick. Upamecano. And for the first half, that is that. Spain are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. Well, it has been a high-octane first half, full of action, both sides with 2 goals going in at half-time. So straight into the second half. Dembele was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. It's a pretty loose pass. That is ended up in no man's land. Nicely weighted ball. The less said about that pass, the better. Pedri sends it crossfield. Now, can they get him away? That's been slipped through. And he's definitely onside. Yamal made a good run there.
I think there were a few doubts for a split second, Peter, as to whether he was offside. I think he really got away with one there.
Rabiot. That's a nicely shaped ball. Mbappe! Oh, crossbar! He tried the chip, but it wasn't his best.
Well, the correct option was taken in the circumstances. The correct execution wasn't.
Mbappe! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Played it again.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Oh, he's having a go!
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Plays a sharp little ball here. And the shot! Oh, it's hit the post! And he's there to belt it away. Kubasi, given the lift of his goal. Now it's Danny Olmo.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Oyarzabal. Tchouaméni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Shot and the finish! And he thumps it clear. Knocks it into space. Oh, no joy this time. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Yamal. And that could set him on his way. Tchouaméni. And it's Dembele. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now, who's going to be first to this? He's picked his way through. Chance! Goal, France! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 24.
Spain can now introduce the first of their substitutes. France have their lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in...
Shoots! Oh, he'd love to have another go at that.
Fabian Ruiz really wanted that, didn't he? Probably a little too much, to be honest.
They've played it short. Great chance! Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Mignon chooses to deal with it himself. That has been slung wide. Kubasi looking to pass their way up the pitch.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Spain now in a position of desperate urgency.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
Saliba. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Barcola in acres of space out wide. Ferran Torres. Looking to play him in.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple.
It's looking good from here. It simply has to remain error-free now.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Great vision. Oyarzabal, Ferran Torres. And a chance! And a neat finish. And right near the end, we have parity. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So that means another 30 minutes football. So, Jim, any strong opinions after all of that?
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So a brief break, and then we will be back for more.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 17.
No winner in 90, 30 more to come.
El dorsal 15. Se va a realizar
Spain did fantastically well to force extra time, having been on the brink of defeat in normal time. In fact, you could say they're the better off of the two teams, at least psychologically. Zaire Emery, Saliba, Mbappe. Oh, some astute defending there. And it's Bina. Zaire Emery cuts out the pass. Picks out, shot a goal! And he's really put himself on the line here. It's their second corner of the game. Grimaldo plays it short. And it's made its way to him. Zubimendi. And now a sudden chance to counter. Engages and forces him off the ball. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Eric Garcia. Played towards the other side.
That's a great ball cross-field.
Now that looks a decent ball. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And no, he's seen through all of that. And here's Oyarzabal.
Oyarzabal really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Shot, surely! Oh, that could be pivotal! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
France leading now. Zaire Emery. Gusto picks it up out wide. He's got away. Flash getting up there. And that would have been games. And it is half-time in extra time. So this is it, 1 goal in it, and we're down to the last 15 minutes. Everyone on their last legs. Can there be one final twist? And we are already back underway. This has been enthralling. So what to the last 15 minutes? And the shot! And no mistake! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Was there ever any doubt?
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. France now in a position far more desirable.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
And it's Akliouche. Zubimendi does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Mbappe. Always onto this. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Has a look and plays it forward. He has found the way. Can he finish? Cherki finds himself offside. Digne. Upamecano. Aims beyond the defence. He's having a shot! Baina. This looks promising. Tries a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Fabian Ruiz. Forced to go back. And here's Oyarzabal. Akliouche. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Akliouche. Cherki. And Zaire Emery. Gusto stood his ground strongly. Grimaldo did well to emerge with the ball. And we're done. Spain did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like...
So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We stand for the national anthem of France. This is always a game of consequence.
Well, there may be nothing resting on it, Peter, but that's never going to take the edge away, is it? And the players from both sides know that.
Well, it certainly feels that way.
Yes, so while these boys are going to approach this game with their professional hats on, circumstances will extract the aggression.
If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. And the history of this fixture tells us always to expect the unexpected. Dani Olmo. And they've got rid, just eases him off the ball. Rodri. Saliba gets across to intercept that. Dembele.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba, starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball, and sometimes he'll go direct from back to front.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. And it's Porro. Yamal. He's got away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent to be. And here's Yamal. Dani Olmo. And here's Oyarzabal. Spread it left. Oyarzabal goes for a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Yamal. Forced to go back. And now a sudden chance to counter. Chouameni, nice looking ball. Pass somewhat off target. Still goalless at the moment. Upamecano kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Great defending, strong and determined.
That's good play from him.
He has found the way through. Dembele, quality ball. Doué finding himself in space. That's the keeper's ball. Spain have the chance to go the other way. And he's gone searching crossfield. And he's managed to get free. And here's Mbappe. Oh, fabulous play. Laporte did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Chouameni. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, he's played it in low. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Laporte. And it's Cucurella. It's Pedri. Mbappe. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Played out towards the right wing.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Porro. Looking to play him in. And he's there to belt it away. Kubasi. Mikel Oyarzabal. Great vision. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Saliba. And it's Hernandez. Now it's Doué. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's fat. Dembele! Over to the right flank. Yamal chooses to go cross-field.
Good ball, that too.
Nicely spread. And here's Olise. Olise proves just a little bit too strong. Olise.
France have turned up with a human blockade. This is tough.
Shapes to shoot! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
France really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Pedro Porro. Rodri. Opts for safety. And it's half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So neither side has found a way through yet.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition. Something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock, the score 0-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Rabiot, that's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Doué. And it's Hernandez. Ball played for Dembele. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Dani Olmo. Saliba. Upamecano. And it's slung out wide. Dani Olmo. Now it's Oyarzabal. He shifted it to the flank. And here's Nico Williams. Oh, shooting chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Oh, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Now it's Mbappe. Stood up well to him there. Can he get on the end of this? Caresses it through. And that should get the job done. Pedro Porro. He's had it taken off him. And here's Oyarzabal. Shoots! And there's a goal! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
The first breakthrough.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away. but he'll be thrilled inside.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Well read, nice interception. Upamecano, your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural...
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
En España, el dorsal 14, el dorsal 23 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 4, el dorsal 1.
Pedro Porro clears it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Oyarzabal. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to thread one through. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's found a way through. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And it's Hernandez. Barcola. So we have further activity on the bench here.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
And he's had it nicked away. Akliush, distributed tidily. Cherki. Mbappe. That's a decent clearance. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Mikel Oyarzabal has found the net here, of course. Plays it through. No luck with that dink over the top. Upamecano. Saliba. Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Chance, surely! It's off target and by quite a way.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Cambio de jugadores.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Spain leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Oh, such a clever touch. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. It's their second corner of the game. Pedro Porro plays it short. And it's Rodri. And the shot! Terrific save by Manuel.
Spain nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Nico Williams. Clipped into space. Pedri. He's in a great position here.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Akliush. We are into stoppage time. He's picked his way through. And it's Akliush. And here's Mbappe. And the pass is intercepted. And Cherki. Oh, no joy this time. That's really well cleared. And that's gone loose. Cherki. And here's Barcola. Tries to get it clear. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Spain have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Mikel Oyarzabal voted man of the match, and deservedly so. The end of the game. Reflections?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.